Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, guys. Polysummoner is back for another episode of No Man's Sky. So let's load in real quick, because it takes forever, and I can do a little bit of talking while we wait. We left off, I believe, in space. It's been a couple days, and we had just escaped our toxic world. Alright, guys, we've loaded in, and we are ready. We need to grab a little bit of copper with our terrain manipulator. So let's get up here. Let's do a quick scan of some of this stuff. Okay. And I'm pretty sure there's a copper deposit. There we go. There's one right there. Oh, and look. A little bit of sodium and some oxygen. We're going to need that real quick to refill and keep us alive and healthy. Alright. Want to grab all of it. Can't let it go to waste, especially in the early game. It would suck if we were to die from exposure so early on, especially without a base or anything. Oh, these plants are awesome. They give you a boost in your jetpack. There we go. And it doesn't last forever, but it is pretty good. So let's recharge right here because we're going to need it. And let's start mining away. Now, one of the things that I like is when you're mining with your terrain manipulator, the sentinels do not get mad at you and try and kill you, which is, in my opinion, very, very helpful, because you're going to be sitting here mining away forever and ever in a day, like I am right now, and it's going to take a while. And you don't want sentinels all up on your business while you're trying to mine. It would suck. Especially because you can't just go 10 feet to the left and find another deposit. So that does make me happy. I'm not really sure why there's these cube things. Kind of obstructs the view. So sorry about that, guys. I don't really have control over that. I can hit C and make them disappear for a second, but we are going to try and mine all of this out because we're going to need it. We're going to refine it into chromatic metal, and we're going to need a lot of chromatic metal for the future. I've put quite a few more hours in my personal game on normal just to see where everything goes, because I don't want to be running around in the dark, and you will use all of that chromatic metal without a doubt, and it goes quick. So one of the things that I'm probably going to want to do once I get my base up and running is try and upgrade my ship, to be honest. So let's see what we have in our inventory real quick. So we have a little bit of carbon, a little bit of condensed carbon. We've got 374 copper, which should be okay for now, but we're going to need more ferrite dust and some more copper. So let's grab that on our way over there. And we might want to avoid that giant crab guy because he looks kind of mean and angry, which should be fine. These trees do give quite a bit of carbon, which is great, but we need to refresh that hazard protection because we don't want to die in the cold. Just keep going, just keep going. Cutting down them trees. Trees that we don't even understand yet, so let's scan them real quick because it'll give us a little bit of money. Little bit of Mullah Sadari, you know, never hurts anyone. And here we go. There are two different trees, and we might as well scan that beastie over there because he's right in the range. So let's zoom in on him. You zoom in with the right click, and voila. He is... oh, it's a she. Sorry. My bad, lady friend. And let's keep going on this carbon. Hitting it and getting it for everything we can. La da 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 da. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of like it. It's interesting that everything's pretty much harvestable with your mining laser, which is interesting. I have no problems with it because it needs to be efficient. I mean, there's so many things that we need to grab that it would be a pain if you needed a pickaxe and a shovel and a drill and a XYZ, and the list could go on and on and on and on and on. Okay. I thought someone was sneaking up on me and trying to crush me. So we're going to scan these because I know we're going to be munching on them quite a bit. Doo-doo. I know we're going to eat up this ferrite dust relatively quickly, so I don't have a problem harvesting it on our way. And I know we have a decent amount of sodium. Oh, he looks angry. Let's run away from him. Yeah, see that little paw thing? It's mad at me. I don't know why it's mad at me, but I'm gonna run away. Hopefully I can get away from him. Yeah, I got away. Cool. There's one of those angry plants that you can get oxygen from, so I'm gonna suck that out. And we're gonna keep going. My thermal's running low, but ooh, we've got some condensed carbon over there. But those crystals look a little large, which means we're probably going to need the advanced mining laser. So let's just go right over here and refill that real quick, because we've got tons and tons and tons and tons of sodium, which should be fine. We're going to drop that in there. We're going to fill it with some condensed carbon, throw in a stack of copper, and let that go to town. In the meanwhile, we do have some random materials that I'm pretty much not going to use right away, but we can make... we're going to want... We're trying to make this guy right here with the chromatic metal, but I am going to want more than one refiner. So I'm going to need another metal plating, which should be right there. And let's build him real quick. And it looks like I'm definitely going to need more ferrite dust. So we're just going to harvest this area right here and give us a little free space in the meanwhile, while that is eating away at our copper reserves. Once it turns green, we'll know it's ready, and we'll be good to go. Build our first base, and we might as well build it right here in the snow, because we could leave, and we might, and see if we can't get a better planet that's a little bit safer, which I actually don't mind, so I might, as soon as that's finished, jump back into my spaceship and see if we have a nicer planet that we can go to in this area. But we might be forced to just hang around over here. So that's 76% done. Let's jump into the spaceship, and I'll catch you guys when it is complete. So it's done. Our shields are back up. And we are going to grab this chromatic metal right out of here, drop it in our exosuit, grab these two, and then I'm going to go out into space and see you guys on a new planet. Because I don't think I want to struggle this hard. So see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we are back, and sadly, there is not a better planet. So I'd prefer to freeze than anything else. But I am going to be daring and try to build my base in here, as long as that's not... Is that water? No, it's not. Ooh, and it's flat. I might like this, guys. So let's see what we can do. Actually, let's put that over here in the corner. And let's set up our base and see what we can do. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction, and claim the base. Yes, we will. So we might have an underground base right off the bat, which I am not too mad about myself. That actually kind of helps a bit. And it looks like our next thing is just to talk to this guy real quick. Accessing logs from the previous user. Follows storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to back soon. Download the plans. Awesome. So we got wooden stuff, which requires a ton of carbon, which we currently don't really have. So, I mean, we have a little carbon, but not that much. And I'm going to need to free up some of this space. I've got tons and tons and tons of sodium, so at least I have that. But let's drop off our little refiners real quick. One right there, one right there, and let's head... Actually, let's jump in here and fill this with a little carbon and some sodium, and we're going to create some sodium nitrate, actually, because that will free up some of my space. There we go. Got some free space going. I've got that copper that I'm definitely going to make into some chromatic metal in the future, but at the moment, let's go grab some carbon. Alright guys, we are back and ready to build the base. I got plenty of carbon. So let's build right... Actually, yeah, let's build right here. And it does not want to be colliding with me, so... Bam, bam. And we're going to build a door right there. And a little wall there. Wall right there. Wall right there. Wall right there. Wall there. Wall there. And wall right there. Because it wants me to build like a full structure. So, alright. Access selects from previous user. Entry as follow. Construction, largely success recovered salvage technology from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices beginning search. So we've recorded these logs, evidently had some success. I have access to their plans, and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. So we're going to want to build this guy, which requires magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubes, which we should have all the supplies needed to make that. All we need to do is jump in here, take that ferrite, turn it into pure ferrite. While that's going on, we're going to make a carbon nanotube, and that should be good there. And I'm going to turn the rest of that copper into chromatic metal really quickly. There we go. While I was out, I did get a tiny bit of condensed carbon, but it all went straight into my multi-tool. So we're a little lacking in that department, but that's okay. Oh, that has tons of magnetized ferrite. Of course it does. That's okay. My ship is out there. So let's see if I can actually get close enough while I'm still in the cave. If so, it's kind of nice. Oh, I can. Cool. So let's transfer that right into my exosuit. And we're going to move back down here. Oh, super jump. Alright, we're going to build our little blueprint analysis right there. And access it. Let's do blueprint research. And oh look, we got all sorts of stuff. That's a base teleport module, which we're definitely going to want, and a save point, which is another good thing to have. Most of this other stuff can more than likely wait. Those two are really crucial, in my opinion, because you can use them to teleport, well, specifically the base teleporter, you can use to teleport back up to a space station. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to look around for a tiny little bar signal, see if we can see anyone just like that. We're going to want to mark it, and that's where we're going. So let's head over there real quick. And one of the reasons I chose inside of a cave is because they've got these guys, which have cobalt, and we are definitely going to need them in the future. And I'd prefer to be close, to be honest, because cobalt is one of those materials that's kind of a pain to get. And I did carve out this little entrance for myself. There we go. And where was that? There it is. So we're going to want to avoid those guys, because those guys are angry. I don't know about those guys. Hopefully they're not angry too, because they're all over the place. So, which would just be wonderful if they, you know, come out of nowhere and try to kill me for no apparent reason, like that other guy did a minute ago. But we do have plenty of materials. We're doing good. Jeez, man. Okay, that guy just pushed me like way, way back, which is kind of annoying, but hey, it happens. It happens. Giant space creatures from nowhere come and push you around. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you do about it. Oh, wow. That gave me 2. That is plenty. Awesome. That's pretty much all I need. And I think I might even have another entrance to the base right over there. And if I do, that would be great. Let's steal what's ever in there, and what's ever in there. Look at that, some sodium nitrate. Now let's find out if this leads to my base, which I think it does. But if it doesn't, then I'll just carve out a section. Oh dear. I want to get away from those guys. They're the hazardous stuff. Come on. Yeah, looks like it is. Alright, real quick, I need to refill my life support unit. Thankfully, dioxide also refills, just like oxygen. This is not turning out the way I wanted it to, so I am just going to dig my way straight to my base, because I'm lazy. There we go. Boom. And we're at my base. Haha. That thing really comes in handy sometimes. Alright. Base teleport module. Yes. Save point. Yes. So what we're definitely going to want to make... Oh, wait. I had plenty left. So let's see what else we can grab real quick. See if any of them are helpful. Message module, communication module, wooden ramp. Wooden ramp's not bad. This will start leading into the further structures, but I don't think they're as efficient as the wood structures, to be perfectly honest. And I'll explain why once we get there, but at the moment, I think this will do. There we go. And then I'm going to show you... Oh, actually, looks like I have to talk to this guy real quick. Additional archives have been unlocked. Scanner detected unusual repeating 16, the space station. Warning, archives interrupted. Emergency broadcast detected. The Troubler finds their wings. They fly towards us. As they must, you will find us when the time is right. The base computer interrupted its own archive retrieval program to relay an emergency message on the broadcast. Oh, but the broadcast sounds like no distress call I've ever heard before. Perhaps the message is right. Perhaps it is time to fly and return to space and seek answers to this mystery. We could, but I'm not going to. Because we need this guy, which is going to require ionized cobalt and an ion battery. Now, in order to make an ion battery, you need cobalt and ferrite dust. Like I said earlier, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But that is exactly why I put my base in here. It was because we have direct access to cobalt. And it takes forever to get. And I mean forever, guys. Do. Phenomena. Do. But yeah. So we're just going to mine this cobalt because we need ionized cobalt, which is a refined version of cobalt. And we're just going to keep chucking away at this. Hack and slash these cobalt. Well, they're unidentified, so let's actually identify them real quick. Do. Bam. And these are something, so if they provide carbon and they're right next to the base, I don't mind having them nearby. Oh no, they're marrow bulbs. Sure, that'll come in handy at some point. We are at 80 cobalt, which is definitely not enough for what we need. Oh look, there's a living mushroom stuff in here with us. Interesting. I don't think I want to attack them though, because all I have is my mining laser and my terrain manipulator, which won't be very helpful to us. That's probably not even going to be enough ferrite dust, which is a little lame, but okay. Ah, oh, that thing. How rude. So we have another exit area here. So let's actually take the terrain manipulator and just pop right through there, and we made a little exit for ourselves. So I can pop my head up here and grab some ferrite dust. We won't need that much, but do need at least. There we go. So let's make an ion battery real quick, and we'll have about 50 ionized cobalt, which I don't think is going to be enough, to be honest, guys. I do not think it's going to be enough. And why am I sliding? That's obnoxious. Don't do that. So, I think we're back here. Okay, cool. So, 50 is... How much do we need for the teleporter real quick? Oh, 50. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to need to hack and slash at one more really quickly because we are sitting at 99 and I don't want them to be like, oh, you actually only get 49. And then we're like, meh. But meh. Know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I'm talking about. So let's go over here, start that underway, recharge it real quick, and then as soon as that's done, we will have a teleporter, and we'll just teleport our way over to that space station. Why waste the launch fuel, guys? We need the teleporter anyways, and it's nice and safe underground, so we don't need to worry about it. And we can come back whenever we want for dioxide and whatever else is on this planet, because we already have a base here, so why not? I have no problem with that. I am happy about it, in fact. So we are just waiting. So I'll catch you guys when it's done. Alright, it is done and we are ready to collect it. We have 50 exactly, which is going to be just enough to put it right in here. We're going to go over here and drop that teleporter right in there. And I'm pretty sure we visited the space station before, so we should have it in our little collector right here. No, teleporter offline! So they actually do want me to travel there by hand, but it's okay, because we can return to the base via the teleporter in the future. Which is pretty helpful, if you don't mind me saying. I made about, like, 10 bases in my other game, and the first thing I would put in them is a teleporter, and then I would have my main base, which has access to all of the resources I need, relatively close, and harm-free, so to speak. So I had, like, a main base on a tropical planet, and I would just go back there for all of the base needs. All the resources my new base would need, and then once I had it all, I just teleported my way back, constructed what I needed, and then I could chill there for a while. So we're gonna boost our way over there, which we should have plenty of fuel to do. And we are going to our giant hexagon in the sky. I know it's just like this crazy double, triple pyramid thing, but hexagon in the sky. That's what I like. And we're landing. Pew, whoop. And we are good to go. So we are here at the space station. And the first thing I want to do, actually, is go right here and see if I can't jetpack up here. Yeah! And there is our teleporter. Woo! Now let's see if this gives us access. Nope. We won't be able to use it, more than likely, until we are done in this area. And no one's really going to want to talk to me, but I am going to want to visit this guy. See if there's anything I can sell. Like this advanced ion battery, I don't really want it. I don't need the copperite for a while, or the mordrite for a while, so I'll take those units instead. I have my sodium nitrate, so I'm actually going to sell that. Just to free up some space, and that radon that we got. And that should be good to go. Our chromatic metal does sell for quite a bit, but I don't want to sell it because we are going to use it. And here's a good trick for any new players out there. Go up to one of these whenever you're at a space station and talk to them, because they will actually, you'll be able to sell items from them, buy items from them, and they do have different items than the Galactic Store. And you can make an offer for the Lifeform ship, and this is the only way to get a better ship, and this ship is amazing, but it's probably going to be like 17 million. Yep, 17 million. So that's really sad because it really is, it's amazing. It's an A-class with so much damage, shield, and hyperdrive in comparison to my little itty-bitty guy that we have right here. But we'll have to decline because I have no moolah. So you can see that we need a lot of moolah sadari. So we're just going to go over here and explore the space station and find life forms to ask about the emergency signal. You also want to keep your eye out for any of these little double pyramids. Grab them, because they will give you little bits of nanite or navigational info, and you're going to want that to talk to these guys. Now, I'm going to go here. You're going to want to go to one of these at every space station you visit, because you can buy an upgrade for your suit. That's 5,000 for another slot, 1,000 for another slot in our thing, or 50 there. So I think I'm actually going to do a tech slot. And voila. And then when we talk to these guys, they'll want to... Oh, dear. That's weird. You're not going to talk to me? Fine. But while we're here, let's edit our character. So we can be Gek, Vakeen, Corvex, or Traveler. Anomaly, Traveler. Traveler. I like this number 10 guy, honestly. He's interesting. Ooh, purple. I am a fan of purple. It is one of my favorite colors, but I think I'm actually going to go with this thing. Because why not? Oh, it's just a head selection? Well, that's sad. Yeah, I like the head. And let's actually stay all white. Yes, I would like to apply those changes. So I'm like this crazy robot now, which I am totally digging. I'm here, but where is the... where am I supposed to be going? Cargo drop. Can I get behind this guy? No, I can't. Here is where you get your new multi-tools, which I definitely don't have enough money for. And it doesn't really have anything I need. So, yeah. Explore the space station, find life forms to talk about the emergency signal, and they're more than likely going to be over there where I was. And me, like a fool, wanted to upgrade my stuff. Wasting time, man. Wasting time. That's okay. We got a little bit of time. Alright, so let's talk to this person. They're not going to give me the information I need, but repeat the code! They look surprised and release a strange smelling gas disappears to signify our conversation is over. Okay, that didn't really help. So maybe this guy? Repeat the code. And waves me away. That's super helpful guy. Repeat the code. We are watching you, traveler friend, and what we have left for you. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. The code is echoed back to me through the red glare, transformed into a set of coordinates. The crimson light fades, and life from blinking at me expectingly. Whatever had happened, they do not to appear have seen it, and I should leave. Alrighty then. So it looks like that wants me to go to a different planet, which is okay. So we're gonna go jump in our ship, and I think that about does it for today's episode. So let's pause real quick. And thank you guys for watching. This is NoMan'sSky. I enjoy it quite a bit, but as I said in that last video, I do love these kinds of games where you have to survive and build bases and all that kind of jazz. So tell me what you think about the game. If you bought into the hype and you bought it early and you're really upset, or if you think it looks a lot better now and you're considering buying it, let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, feel free to give me that thumbs up. And if you want to see more of the videos that I'm coming out with, hit that little subscribe button down below. And if you want notifications of whenever I post a new video, hit the bell icon right next to it, and you'll get those notifications right away. And thank you guys again, and see you next time.